What's up everybody and welcome back to another episode of 5 cool mods for Fallout 4. I do want to apologize for not uploading yesterday. I've been really sick all week. I know I said it in some previous videos, but yesterday I really hit a low point. So hopefully over the next few days I will start to feel better and we'll get back onto the normal schedule with content. Regardless, we are back again with another episode of 5 cool mods. We have some pretty interesting mods. I went for kind of a different mix. Regardless, if you guys do enjoy the series, I encourage you to consider subscribing, but with that, we'll just jump right into it. So the first mod I do want to show you is a different green mod. This isn't a traditional green mod that really breathes new life into the Commonwealth. This one only breathes a little bit of new life. The name of this mod is RustBelt Flora, RustBelt being the area from the Great Lakes to the Midwestern United States. This used to be an area for booming industry like steel mills and stuff like that, but since everything has kind of decayed as the US has moved towards other things like oil, coal, etc. So what this mod is doing is putting a little bit of color back into Fallout 4. It's not as big of an overhaul as like overgrowth or regrowth overhaul, adding in a ton of new vibrant colors, because not everyone really feels that to be appropriate for a post-apocalyptic setting. This one's a little bit more toned down. There are without a doubt more colors after installing this mod, but there's still a gray undertone to everything you do encounter, and it doesn't feel too happy, because I feel like that is an appropriate theme for Fallout 4. So next up we have a pretty simple armor mod that's going to be Assorted Hayseed outfits. This is basically going to add in a ton of farmer outfits. It's actually by the same mod author that did make the previous mod, the RustBelt Flora. After installing this one, you're going to get 10 new outfits, all of them being different color combinations. Predominantly in the shirt there, you can see there's some different reds, pinks, etc. But even the pants has a few different tones of brown on it. This is another one that I feel like really fits thematically with Fallout 4. There's a lot of farmland, and even a lot of the settlements you can build in are farm centered. So using this mod with one of those mods that allows you to put armor over it, I think creates a really cool combo, and especially with some of those backpack mods, I definitely think this one could fit into the game really well, so I did want to make a video covering it. So then we do have the Xbox release of the 10mm SMG. This is a mod that came out a few weeks ago on PC. I didn't make a video when it came out showing you guys it. It was actually a little bit odd because it was uploaded to Bethesda.net, just a PC only version, which most people don't use the PC side of Bethesda.net. Regardless, now we are finally getting the Xbox release. It is a pretty cool mod. It's not the highest quality weapon mod out there, but for the nostalgia factor, I definitely think it gets a bit of a pass. It is of course adding in the very iconic 10mm SMG that we did get in some previous Fallout games. It includes some attachments for it, some different magazines and receivers, nothing too crazy or out of the ordinary. I definitely think the textures and even the size of the gun could use a little bit of work. It feels a little bit disproportional, but none of this felt too bad or over encumbering that it really didn't make me want to download it. I still enjoyed using the gun, and especially because of the nostalgia trip. I loved using this weapon in Fallout New Vegas, especially to burn through 10mm ammo, which I always had so much of, and I definitely like having it back in Fallout 4. So then we do have the Wattz 2000 laser rifle. This is a mod that did appear in the original Fallout, as well as it did also appear in Fallout 2. As you can see, it kind of builds off the really iconic DKS 501 sniper rifle that we did get in some later Fallout games. More or less, this was a modified version of that to make it energy projectiles instead of ballistic projectiles. This is another one that I think it gets a pass a bit for the nostalgia effect, although the size and just textures of this one could also use a little bit of work. But with that being said, it still is pretty fun to use this gun. There's not too many kind of longer range energy projectile weapons for Fallout 4. I mean, yeah, there is the laser rifle, but you can't really use that on a medium to long distance, I feel like. All the other aspects of the gun do feel pretty solid. The animations, although not custom, fit with the gun really well, as well as the sounds definitely give this a place in Fallout 4. So then last but not least, we have another new Xbox release, this one being the Wasteland Ranger outfit. This is a really cool mod that I did cover on PC a few months ago when it did come out. As you can see, what it's going to add in is a not really slooty, although I guess some people will consider this slooty, outfit for your character in Fallout 4. This is unisex, so it could be used on male or female, although there is a different female variant than the male variant. That being that only the female variant does have that cut off stomach. I talked about theme a lot in this video, especially with some of the earlier mods, but I feel like this mod in particular does fit thematically so well into Fallout 4. It just looks like something that would be worn by someone in this setting. As you can see, you have all the tactical stuff, you have a weapon on the back, you have some knee pads, etc, etc. I really like this outfit mod. I've talked about this in the past about how much I enjoy it, so it's really cool to see it finally making its way over to Xbox One. That's pretty much going to wrap it up for this episode of 5 cool mods. As always, I do thank you guys for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you all next time. Later.